What happened last night is so crazy. This is the first time that this has ever happened to me. Okay, so we're back at the office this morning and Saturday, right? EDC weekend. Everything always happens on a holiday weekend. Yesterday, our Aventador broke down, which is, well, not so surprising news. That's been a good one this month. But the craziest story, I literally came to the office this morning for a client of mine because he called last night and we got it all situated. And what happened last night is so crazy. This is the first time that this has ever happened to me. And I cannot believe that this actually really did truly happen. But behind me we have a 720s, okay? Now it's not uncommon for the 720s to have ridiculous dramatic faults, right? These things go through parts like normal people go through shoes. Last night the alternator, again, for the third time, died. Now, what happens when an alternator dies is that all the power from the car starts to run on the battery, and these are lithium-ion batteries. So they're okay, but maybe they can go 15 to 20 minutes, right, of the car just actually running before everything shuts off. Now, last night, our client was in the car driving down Las Vegas Boulevard, and the alternator basically died eventually down Las Vegas Boulevard, and he had the windows up. And he was legitimately trapped in the car, right? Now, there is an emergency handle, but I mean, this is a weird, crazy case. Now, I don't think McLaren thought this through. Now, let me try to see if I can open the door here. Can you just come over here, Mario, on this side? Okay, I'm gonna just show you guys the door. All right, so there is an emergency handle here, okay? But the customer is 6'4" and about 260 pounds. He legitimately could not move enough to reach to pull it. I swear to you. Now, that's actually a real thing. I mean, for me, right, I don't have those issues. I just go and reach the thing, I'm small, and that's it. But for a large guy, and I don't really think McLaren thought this through, like if there's a big guy in the car, you know, they're gonna have a really hard time pulling the emergency handle. So his wife was with him, and they eventually got out of the car. But the paramedics did show up, and he was not having a good time. So the car, he calls a tow truck. We get it out there, and unfortunately, Royalty Towing doesn't work on the weekends anymore, and so we have to outsource on the weekends. But I believe it was Quality Towing. We'll clarify that in the description below. They pick the car up, they put it on dollies, all right? Now, when you tow a car like this, you put it on a flatbed, you pull it up, and very easy stuff. So the dollies go back there. The guy's driving down Flamingo, okay? Now, if you guys look, if you can turn it around, can you see this, Mario? Can you see the bridge? Right? So the bridge right here, he's coming up to the bridge right here, okay? And right as he gets to this stoplight, he stops, and the car falls off the tow truck. Legit, and is rolling down the hill, and people are reversing everywhere. The tow truck driver gets out, runs after the car, and just basically tries to pull it, you know, like hold it any which way, from back, from front, and eventually the dollies get stuck in like a divot in the road. And luckily it had dollies because those wheels are really small and they can get stuck on the concrete. So it stopped the car, but did cause a ton of damage. Now, if you look around here, you've got scratches all over the bottom. The front lip is completely destroyed. Inside the trunk, you've got holes here where obviously something came into the trunk. And underneath, we're about to put it on the rack now and see what else is damaged. But you know, damage like this is not cheap. I mean, bumpers for 720s are well over $10,000. Splitters, cameras, trunk. This trunk right here, I bet, is over $5,000–6,000. So that is an incredible mistake, and it all happened because a tow truck driver failed to strap the car on to the tow truck. I mean, ABCs of towing. Tony, come over here. Weren't you a tow truck driver?
I was.
So let's find out. Tony was a tow truck driver previously.
Hey, where's your drip, bro?
Where's your drip? And how many cars dropped off the back of your truck?
None. In Minnesota, one time a truck or a Honda Civic kind of slid off the truck because it was icy on the bed, and I didn't know.
Oh, see, but it happens to the best of us.
But I had the winch on.
Oh, so you were good. So it just was a little loose. It didn't fall off and
no. I had it tilted, so I was good. I was protected and everything, so I didn't do anything like this.
Well, if you drop a $400,000 car off the back of a tow truck, I'm not sure how tomorrow's going to look for you. But yeah, unfortunately, I feel bad. That's a terrible situation. But that happened, and now I, have to unfortunately get this thing repaired and take it to the dealer. We have to fix what's wrong with the engine, the reason I was on the tow truck in the first place. And then from there, that's probably a month, 6 weeks minimum. Then from there, we have to take it to a body shop and repair all the body work. So, you know, these cases, super shitty. Mario, I need you to show everybody the real damage. We're gonna put the car on the lift and let's look through it, all right?
Cool. All right, guys. So we have Eric here. Unfortunately, he got stuck in a 720 yesterday. So, Eric, can you let us know what happened?
Yeah, just going cruising down Las Vegas Boulevard, and you know, just at a stoplight, started spitting and sputtering, and then next thing you know, it was it showed up a battery, shut the whole system off, locked all the doors. I was easy at the first time, didn't know what it was because I've never had that happen to me, but you know, at the end of the day, 20 minutes later, we got out, and you know, it just that's pretty much what happened. And all the ECM and everything was just shot, nothing, no power to anything. Had to pull the release to get out the driver's side door, and that's pretty much it. And they towed it away, and that's all she wrote, man.
No worries. You know what's funny? You're actually not the first person to get stuck in a McLaren.
Really?
Yeah, Jesse, our mechanic, he actually got stuck in our 570. And he was in there for like 2 hours.
Yeah, it was pretty brutal. You know, just sitting there, you know, a little bit, I mean, discomfort for sure. You know, not being able to get out of the vehicle because you know, the safety switches were behind the seat. But I managed to do so, and that's about it. But yeah, it was definitely not comfortable, you know, when it happened, because I've never been in that situation. But at the end of the day, I'm here, I'm fine, I'm in Vegas.
And you're taking out the GT3.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Looking at the outside of the car is not as bad as looking underneath the car, and that's usually how it is. But dude, like, careless mistakes cost tons and tons of money. And you know, thank God the insurance company or the tow truck company has insurance, because the loss of use on this is gonna be forever. And that's the worst thing for us, is when you take a car, right? And we don't have this overabundance of cars, you know, right now, because, you know, we're just ramping up for the summer, and that's why you guys have been seeing me add some new cars to the royalty fleet. But right now is an interim time, because we really don't get up until school is out and everything. And so it's like, it's gonna hurt us. This is gonna hurt really bad. And you know, the 720 is definitely one of the most popular cars we have. Plus, that 720 has our full rift race exhaust on it. And I don't know, you know, at $1,500 to $1,800 a day, the car is down, let's say for 30 days, that could be $45,000 of lost revenue, all for a careless mistake by not using straps. And I feel like, you know, we pride ourselves at Royalty to make sure that every car is superb. And, you know, technically we could probably, you know, maybe like butcher the car up and rent it kind of messed up, right? But we would never do that. And that's like ridiculous, because customer service is so important over here. And I don't know, I want to share you guys with you what we go through in the business, and, you know, what we have to deal with over here, because you never know what's behind the scenes sometimes, and why cars go down. You know, the Aventador right there sitting in the showroom, you know, that one broke, and I don't know, I just want you guys to see it all. So wish us luck. Hopefully we can get some of these parts in really quickly, and you know, we can get the car back on the road. and fixed up perfectly fine for everybody that's about to come rent it. So